Morning, guys. Roadrunner. We are in Buffalo, Wyoming. We are okay. We are aware that there was an accident yesterday nearby in the town of Cheyenne, but we knew about it before most people did because of the fact that Shoestring was alerted of it and he told us ahead of time because he knew we were close. So, anyways, we are good. I'm just a little sick. Had very bad stomach problems and my back was giving me hell. It was to the point where the other day I was literally crying because my back hurt so fucking much that a lady ended up having to give us a room for 2 days so we can rest because I couldn't stand the pain. It was very that unbelievable. It still hurts a little bit now, but we were just the other day I couldn't handle it. That's why I didn't do any videos like I normally do. Uh, but other than that, we are fine. We are almost to Nebraska. We spent yesterday trying to hitchhike to Gillette, and nobody wanted to pick us up. And I was hoping they would, because I wanted to take an eastbound to South Dakota and see if we can drop down into Nebraska. The only problem is, it's Santa Fe. I can see now why Stobe hated riding Santa Fe trains because it's like, well, like we had the accident yesterday, and then the closest to an accident aside from this that I've been to was I was actually in Texaco, New Mexico, working on that farm about 2 years ago when that accident with Santa Fe up in the Panhandle happened, and because we didn't have Wi-Fi on the farm at the time, my parents and my grandmother couldn't get a hold of me. So when I reached Wi-Fi later on that day, or the next day, whenever it was, I remember I had at least over 20 missed calls from both my parents and my grandparents, trying to see if I was in the area or not, because of the fact they knew that I was just in Amarillo a couple days prior to that, so nobody was aware of what had happened. But anyways, yeah, we're fine. No worries. You know, I mean, I'll probably try to do another video in a day or two, but judging by the looks of it and judging from the stories that I read under bridges, if you go to under bridges, when people do their little tags and stuff like that, sometimes people will put sentences, and apparently somebody a couple years ago took forever to be able to get a ride out of here. So there's no guarantee we're going to be able to get out of here sooner than we want, and we're trying to because I don't feel like being stuck out here during the wintertime. But anyways, we're gonna get everything ready. We're at the roadway inn. We put an application in, hopefully to get a job because they said that they were hiring, and they had no work for me to do, sadly. So, but yeah, it's all fine. I mean, free room, why not? Nothing really new, I guess.